Alrighty, it's your boy Zeoxys and we're back with another Goddess of Victory Nikkei video. And in today's video, we're going to be doing a showcase on the new buffed Guillotine, or Guillotine, is that how you say it, right? I know some people are like, bro, we all know who we're talking about, bro. I'm gonna say Guillotine because I like that better. But we're gonna be talking about Guillotine here because she did get a buff, as a lot of you guys know. Actually, a lot of people don't know still. But yes, this update Guillotine did get a buff. They did make a, like some type of notice saying that they're doing some changes and fixes for characters. And obviously they fixed a bug where taunt characters were not taunting, and they fixed a lot of guilty and sin stuff that were not happening even though it was supposed to happen. But in that like notice, I don't know if many people seen it, but I made a video on it, so I'm sure you guys seen it. But in that video, or in that notice, they said Guillotine's completely, like her kit completely changed, right? Not like a massive, but it is quite good. So let's talk about it. So I do have the Nickipedia Guillotine up here, just so that you can see the new and old Guillotine here. So her first skill, it's the exact same thing, right? After a certain amount of normal attacks, you get critical rate increased by 9.28% for 10 seconds, but you lose HP 2.01%. But what's changed here is that used to be 100 normal attacks. So this would only activate after 100 normal attacks. Now it's only 30 normal attacks, which is 10 times better, because that means she's guaranteed always going to have that crit rate. But the problem is she's always going to lose 2% HP every 30 normal attacks, right? But on her second skill, they actually changed it as well. So the crit damage, right, it's the same thing after 150 normal attacks. It went up slightly, right? So it went up from 14.46% to 14.69% for 5 seconds. But the second part got a massive buff, right? So affects self when your HP falls below 70%. It used to increase attack by 0.2% for every 1% of HP loss. So basically 0.20%. But now it went up times 4.5, literally. And now it's 0.96% for every 1 HP loss. So that's pretty good, right? That's basically almost 1%, right? You're basically almost getting 1 full percent of HP that you've lost back as attack. So if she loses 90% HP, you now have a 90% attack buff, right? With the crit damage there still, if you do have it up, and then the crit rate being permanent, right? And then obviously when your HP is below 50%, I think this is the exact same. Nothing changed there, this is the exact same. But your, what's it called? You're gonna attack the highest, the enemy with the highest attack, deal 1,237.5% of a final attack of damage, and when your HP is below 50%, when her HP is below 50%, she does that damage again, so she doubles it. So this character got in a lot better in terms of the numbers, because basically you could say she's like a hand-me-down Scarlet, if that makes sense, right? The problem with her though is the simple fact that when you recover HP, you're going to like lose attack buffs, right? So you want her to have as low HP as possible. So I think this team is going to be one of her best teams, or not best teams, but one of the better teams, because Blanc can guaranteed give Guillotine herself indomitability, right? Which is what I think we want. I'm actually going to put Modernia here because I don't want to use Guillotine's like ultimate until she has less than 50% HP. But Blanc is gonna guarantee give Guillotine the indomitability and always heal her, right? So when we get to that 1% HP, because she's just gonna always lower her attack, we're gonna keep going up and down, but hopefully not die, right? And that's kind of the point of this team. So let's see how well this works, right? I'm curious to see her damage, because again, 1% for almost, like for every, basically 1%, let's say. Well, I guess it's not basically 1% for her, right? Let me go into the battle and I'll show you guys mine, my Guillotine, because I think she's not level 10, obviously, on her skills, right? So let me just pause it for you guys real quick. Okay, I'm pressing the wrong button. But if we look at my Guillotine here, so her numbers is 7.28%, right, for her first skill. This one is only 0.74%, right, for every 1 HP loss, which is still not bad. And then obviously this is the numbers for the 956.25% for the burst skill there. So let's retry this, and we should be fine now, right? It's gonna be nice, right? Because Guillotine is one of my favorite characters in terms of designs. I love characters with eye patches. All right, so obviously Guillotine being mid in the beginning was pretty sad, but I do have her 3 stars, so this is gonna be a lot better, right? All right, so we're gonna go for her. We do have Wingman on her as well, so hopefully with this type of character we should be fine. So now remember, you're gonna look at her HP, right? I mean, she's always gonna be healing, which is kind of sad. Actually, with Blanc, I didn't think about this part, right? Like, I guess when we're not, what's it called? When we're not healing here. Now, that's the only thing about this, actually, that I realized. With Blanc, Blanc is always just gonna keep her at full HP. It's not working out. Let me get a new team. Okay, so I decided to put Senti in there just so that we do not have a heal. Because obviously we don't want... Blanc is too good, bro. Blanc is just too good, so it's not working out. Right, but now, right, we should be losing HP every 30 normal attacks, which isn't bad. I do have the Beishan cube on her, I think. Or is it Wingman? I don't remember what cube I have on her. But you can see she's losing HP, right? And when she gets below 70%, she's actually just going to be thing. Now, the problem is, does she kill herself when she like gets low? Right? Because I don't think Chatterbox is ever going to really do damage to us, especially if he's not attacking her specifically, right? Which it doesn't look like he is. Oh my, her burst skill, yeah, I forgot her burst skill is quite good, right? So we were not below 50% there, but we are below 75% here, right? I think. So if I could check, what's this skill called exactly? It's called... Okay, so now we have it, right? I don't know what the attack buff is, but now we should see like some type of increase in damage here, right? We should at least, right? And then again, she's going down. Her HP is going down. So by the time we use her second burst skill, or her burst skill the second time, she should be below 50% HP. Again, having 30 shots, like making it from 100 shots to 30 makes it like a lot better, because that means every 90 shots, which is still more than 100 or less than 100, you're going to be getting that like your HP is going to be going down. So I think we're almost below 50% here. So I think we just like probably did double damage there. And remember, our attack buff is like we're getting a lot of attack here, right? So now her damage is kind of like railing up there. And again, the lower she gets, the better it is. All right, maybe I want to take Dorothy off the team just so that we don't have her just like nuking. But yeah, you can see her HP is going down. Okay, well she died. Okay. Okay, so it's a bit iffy though, obviously. Because she's a character who... her HP is going down, but slowly, right? And I'm worried that if you don't have, like, if you purposely get her to attack, then it's gonna be a bit more iffy. At least that's how I see it, right? So let's put in, like, Glitter, right? I don't want Dorothy to, like, take the... Dorothy's removing the HP so much. That's why I don't want Dorothy there, right? I want her to, like, get to as low as possible. I want it to get as low as possible, right? So what I'm gonna do actually here is I'm going to take the hit, right? Because that actually helps us a lot from the beginning, right? With Chatterbox, he always goes for the person in the middle. If we just take the hit here, we're already below 7. So now we already have this buff, bro. Okay, like actually we just have the buff now. So this is actually better. Actually, it's actually better. And now, this is actually pretty good, right? This is quite good. This is quite good. It's working out for her. I didn't think about it like this. We can just take the hit there and then boom, we're low. Just like that, we're down low. We still have new arc because every time we enter the full burst, we get the bullets recovered, right? Which is what we kind of want, right? So we don't have to go too in deep there. But so now we're below thing. And how much did she do? Okay, 2 million. Okay, that's fine. And then 3.7, right? And again, we're losing a lot of HP, so, or we lost a lot of HP, so it's gonna, like, you know what I mean? It's gonna be a bit insane here with her damage. 4.9. Is she on par with Modernia right now? Oh my god. Yeah, because again, remember, the lower her HP is, the harder she's hitting, so she actually might be just doing a lot of damage now. I want to see her numbers specifically, if they can come up close. Okay, that's fine. So let's see, right? Now this again, her burst skill, she's gonna be hitting a lot when we get to that. Okay, hold on. What's her numbers at? 8 million, bro. She's standing toe to toe with Modernia right now. What the hell? What the hell? When her HP is low, she's standing toe to toe with Modernia. This is Chatterbox though. So in a general sense, okay, I think Modernia is dead. No, we're fine. In a general sense, you're never gonna be that low early on, I don't think. Right, but for her, like, she's just lowering her HP, all right? And then when she uses her burst skill, remember, with this massive attack buff, and then, like, she doubles her damage when, so right here, for example, It's just a like massive attack buff or like damage there, right? And you can see she's like 12 million and 14 million. She's almost neck and neck with Modernia. So you could kind of say, this is what I like about Nikki, bro. These like buffs are actually doing something, bro. Like they actually make these characters somewhat like work. They're doing something. And remember, like we're always gonna have that crit rate buff after 30 normal attacks. We're always gonna have that crit rate buff, right? If we look at her right now, she has the 9% or I guess 7% crit rate buff, right? Right, we're always gonna have this buff. So like, what's her HP at, bro? Let me pull up a calculator. Okay, so based off calculations, we have 7% HP left, right? So that means we have 90. Let me do 93 out of 100%. 93 times 0. Or I guess like let's divide it, right? Divide it by and then times it by. No wait. Okay, so right now we have a 68.82% attack buff from obviously Shroud of Darkness, and on top of that we have the 11% from Noir, and then if we use Litter's Burst skill we get the additional, what is it? Oh my god. We're gonna be hitting her, bro. She's always gonna be hitting hard, bro. She's always gonna be hitting hard. Guillotine, bro, it's actually wild, right? So for example, right here, her burst skill just kills, and like, does she have more than Modernia by the end? No way. No way. Because her burst skill just killed there. Does she have more damage than Modernia by the end of this? That will be the she almost did 60 minutes, but she was neck and neck though, right? That's how good like that type of buff is. But in reality, the thing is, we started off with more than like less than half of HP, like less than half of our HP, because Chatterbox always goes for the person in the middle, and we directly took the hit so that we purposely had that low HP. In the general sense, if you start from 100% and you're slowly just going down based on your first skill alone, then it's not gonna look like that exactly. But because we took the hit right directly, it looks like we're doing so much, right? So, hey, for Chatterbox, Guillotine might be a very nice cheese, especially if you slap her in the middle, right? Because then, boom, you guarantee gonna have 2 DPSs who can do the damage. Heck, if we took a Noir and put in Scarlet, that'd be ×3 the damage, right? So definitely take that, keep that in mind. It's a very, very nice buff, right? I think Guillotine is great. I don't think it's like, she's like I don't want to say great. I think it's good buff, right? But again, it depends on how it works, right? Or how you go about it, right? If you don't start off the game with that low HP, then it's not going to be all that great. But if you could start off the game with low HP from like really only Chatterbox, I see it happening and really, then like she's going to be very good for Chatterbox, right? But in a general sense, it's going to take her quite long. If you're just going down based on that first skill, it's going to take her very, very long to get to that, like that low number, right? Even just 50% of your own HP, it's gonna take quite long for her to get down there. So you guys definitely let me know what you think. I need them to add a character who buffs up all allies' attack speed. That's gonna make her 10 times better, right? If you can increase her attack speed even more than what it already is, that would be perfect. But yeah, it's your boy Zeuxis. Let me know what you guys think about Guillotine. I liked it. I liked the fact that I actually might use her for Chatterbox. That was quite free. Quite nice, actually. I liked it. So you guys let me know what you think. Good damage there when you get her low. But yeah, it's your boy Zeuxis. I'm out later. Peace.